Hey, what's up? Welcome to it. Our Hennessy, that's right. Our Hennessy Never Stop, Never Settle interview series, man. It's our entrepreneurship edition. And man, this is really cool. I get a chance to bring to you guys one of my personal friends, man. It seems like I'm always interviewing my friends. I got lucky enough to grow up with a lot of guys that went on to do great things. Mikkey Halsted, what's up, buddy?
What's up, my brother? What the deal is, man?
I had to build it up, man. Mikkey, would you just run down real quick all the accomplishments? Let's just start right there so people can get in tune with what you got going.
Oh man, I don't like doing all that. But,
okay, well, let me do it then. Let me do it because I know. Semi-retired rapper will rap with it when he wants to. Had great records. The first person I knew personally ever signed to a major label, so that was really cool. Also an entrepreneur who has really brought Black businesses into the South Side and really helping his community, along with philanthropic efforts, just amazing. And then the management company where he's using his music knowledge to help artists such as G Herbo, and I could just keep going down the list. People look at Mikkey as a big brother. It's insanity, bro. The way your career has just gone all over the place and grown. I gotta ask you, man, what inspired you first to even think about the music side of things? Let's start with music.
Well, man, me and Tone, we went to high school together. So, I think all of our first love back then was basketball, and man, thank God I was able to parlay basketball into getting a free college education. And going to college, just trying to figure out your way. I was always just dope as far as freestyling and stuff like that. Bumped into Kanye while I was at college, and through my sister Christina, who was rapping at the same time. And from there, he just gave me the confidence to pursue music as an artist. You know what I'm saying? He felt like I was, the best rapper in the city. And that confidence parlayed and pushed me forward to do all kind of other things, man. Like literally, I was gonna either try to play overseas or go to law school. You know what I'm saying? I had a degree in education as well. And so that's always been a love of mine. But man, the music kind of swept me away. And next thing you know, I was signed to Cash Money Records. And my life in music started. And so it's been a long journey. It's been 20 years, man. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, it's been 20 years in the game. And so I've been blessed along that journey to be with some really great entrepreneurs in their own right. Of course, starting with Kanye West. And if you follow him, you see that he spreads his wings in different avenues and makes money different ways. So I've been inspired by that. Inspired by Cash Money, Baby and Slim, and what they were able to do. Wayne, what he was able to do. Also inspired by Jermaine Dupri, who I was signed to after that. No ID, Coach K, who was my manager, really inspired me to like step onto the other side of the business. And so when I discovered G Herbo, I think it was about 2012. I was still really kind of like a full-time rapper. And it's crazy, 2012 was a big year because my brother came up with the idea for Lighthouse Whole Food Grill in 2012 as well. And so we got that family business on a line off the ground on the entrepreneurship side as the first restaurant that our family had. And I signed G Herbo at that same time. And so I've been walking those two different paths ever since. I really love pouring into the youth and just being that figure that can kind of help guide the youth around these potholes in the industry that I unfortunately fell into. And so if I can help the youth in any way, that's just really what I'm all about. And so now I think we on our 8th restaurant. And I have, man, that's crazy. I got 8 artists right now. So
how crazy is that? How crazy is that? That entrepreneurship thing, was that something, and I'm speaking on the business side as far as saying, okay, not the music, like, okay, Lighthouse Grill, we've never owned a restaurant. We don't really know the business that well, but then what made you decide to step into that space right there? Because you that's a competitive space, man.
It is. And a lot of people don't last in it that long, you know. And so my brother was just a visionary, man. And I got to give my hat to my brother Rico, because he just like, I found a space, man. We're gonna mix your wife's recipes with this, and then we're gonna do this, and it's gonna be this. And man, I found a space. Let's do it right now. He's one of them people that's always like, man, let's just jump in. And so, man, we invested our time and our money, and we got that off the ground. And so 9 years later, it's still going. It's still blossoming. We opened another lighthouse, not only in Hyde Park, but we opened another lighthouse in Evanston. And we also have one in Hobart, Indiana. So now it's 3 lighthouses. We also have Mickey's Retro Grill. And we got that on Stony Island. It's one on 47th Street. There's one in Atlanta. There have been talks of, doing one in Dallas, maybe even bringing it out to LA. My brother also came up with the idea for the Soul Shack, which is in Hyde Park. So I'm really happy about that. Even my sister Fab has stepped out and did Can't Believe It's Not Me. And so like, it's just a family thing with us in the restaurant business. Once you do one, you can kind of like just see the template and the boilerplate and kind of keep doing it and improving on the model. So that's something that I'm really proud of, And so we're going to keep expanding, keep working on something really big in Chicago. My brother is something called Chemistry. That's going to be like hybrid club, go-to place, dinner. It's going to be the it spot in the city, 2021. So we're working on some big things and just want to keep the entrepreneurship spirit going on. And I'm just really blessed, like to say, like everything is partnerships. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. So when I give like my brother so much credit for just having the faith and the willpower to step out on the restaurant side, that just means the world. Like, you got to trust people. You got to take chances. You got to take risks. We didn't have any real experience, but we did call on our friends. We called on the Morton brothers who had did just turkey, and we called on everybody that we knew, and we got so much good feedback, and were able to kind of like get out there and get our feet wet in it. So just expanded on that, man, and then expanded on music, and made a great partnership with a guy named Joseph Bolden, and formed Machine Entertainment Group together. And that has been like a partnership that in the music business has paid dividends tremendously in all of our lives. And so just want to keep it going, bro. And help you.
I love it. And then I do have to do a personal brag. Yeah, a lot of those people he named are all from my neighborhood. So I just said, I say that we got a real lit neighborhood. A lot of travel came out of that side of town.
For sure. Legendary, bro.
I know, right? This is the thing though, Mick. Let's transition back into the music. And we don't have to get into the things that you went through, but like you said, pitfalls, these things you didn't know. I don't think anybody knew at that time. It's just artists in general, because they weren't educated to the business as they are now. And then when you find a G Herbo and the sense of being able to find him and then help him navigate these situations, how important is it to you on this music side? Because right now, I say because I've watched it, I feel like we got the wave. We definitely got the wave. Some of the biggest artists in the world are from here. And
look at it, bro. Lil Durk just had #1 album in the country along with Lil Baby.
Right.
Polo G is gonna be #1 this week. Mm-hmm. We're dropping the album, and we're gonna be #1 as well. We dropping the album July 2nd for her. And so, like, man, Chicago is at the pinnacle of it. You know what I'm saying? And even in R&B, we got so many great stars. You know what I'm saying? So like Tink, Anne Marie, female artists like Santa. Like, it's so much stuff that's coming. I got an artist on Motown named Feather. I got another female, Pretty Savage. I got you know, Queen Key has always been like a staple, just of artists, period. And so got even developing a new kid by the name of Tommy that I'm really excited about. So it's like we got so much talent in Chicago, right? And we just need more people like me that can help curate it, because there's so much talent that I see. I can't even take on everything that I see that is valuable. You know, I got to space it out because we a small company. And so at the end of the day, we just need more people that are entrepreneurial minded to get out there and step into the business and start helping these kids and grow this industry in Chicago, because, you know, we never, to be the third largest market and the number one country in the world, we've really never had that strong independent presence like they have had in Atlanta with QC and LaFace and So Def, or they've had in LA with the Death Rows and the Interscopes and all of that, or they've had in New York with Rockefellers and all of those Rock Nations now. So like we have to establish that strong independent presence. And I don't want to be the only one. We can't Machine City Entertainment, we can't be the only ones. We got to empower others. Like it got to be 5, 6 companies like us that are doing their thing here. And I champion everybody that's coming up, that's really stepping up into the music game. And if anybody knows me, I've always been one that you can call on to get information and guidance from for free. No hate. Information we got to pass, man. We got to share the secrets, bro. We got to give the codes up. We got to do everything in our power to empower each other. And so that's what it's all about. And it's no better day than to talk about that than on Juneteenth, you know? And so I'm excited to be on the platform and partner with you, Hennessy and WGCI to do it, bro.
Man, I really appreciate it. And I hope people take a lot of these jewels when they're watching this, because what it is it's a mindset, guys. And Mikkey he's always had it, to be honest with you. And it's a mindset to say, okay, not just one in a sense of his restaurants. We can build this into an empire. Why can't Mickey's be as big as McDonald's? Why can't it be as big as even here in our own local city as Harold's? Why can't it's, you know, you just have to reach out and want to be that person to step up and do it. The music thing. And like I said, you easily, bro, just knowing your path could have easily said, gave basically the music business the shuffle off, because it did you so dirty. But the thing was that you wanted to help brothers, and I think that's dope. I think that's super dope of you. Now, is this something that you feel like, all right, I'm gonna do this music, I'm gonna keep doing my music business, and I'm gonna try to mogul up like Jay-Z? Is that the ultimate goal? What's your ultimate goal?
The ultimate goal is in music is to become what Def Jam has become, right? Meaning started by Russell Simmons and his partners, and started off as an independent with a couple artists, and then they became a major, right? We really want to I want to be a major. There's no reason we can't be the next Def Jam. Interscope was an independent company at one point, can't be the next Interscope. Republic Records that has Drake and Nicki Minaj and has The Weeknd and has Taylor Swift. Those were started by 2 brothers, Monty and Avery Littman, that were independent at one point, right? And so Machine now has a partnership with them. So just keeping the mind state that if you see it, then you can duplicate it eventually, right? You got to be able to see it. Once you see it done, it's like, why not us? Why not me, right? And so we want to become the first company to really be able to set their flag up in Chicago, have an office building downtown, studios, and you could say, man, just like you go to New York or go to LA to go visit Republic Records or Interscope Records, you could come and sit in Chicago and see this building that we built where we at, and it gives hope so that we can eventually not be the only one, man. So that we can just multiply and have some exponential growth for what we're trying to do in Chicago, because there's so many kids that got to get off the streets, man. The music industry, people that grow up in LA and New York, it's a lot of those kids that come out of Brooklyn or come out of Compton and go work for these labels and have jobs and understand everybody doesn't have to be a rapper to be part of the music business, right? Like, look at yourself, right? And so at the end of the day, we got to know that there's so many jobs in this ecosystem called the music industry, and it's a billion, multi-billion dollar, trillion dollar really industry. And so we got to get our piece of the pie. And it's all about ownership. It's all about learning and then passing that information on. So that's the goal, is to be a major, you know, not just an indie, but when the indie becomes the major, that's when you reached where you need to go.
Love it. I love it. I just want to tell you, Mick, you are a true example of never stop, never settle. A true example of it from the beginning of the core of that phrase.
Could have been stopped, bro. I could have been stopped. You know, I could have been stopped, but you know, you can't. You got to keep going, man. You know, you might hit a brick wall, but man, keep going, man. Go through, find another way, climb over the brick wall, go underneath the brick wall. I was going to find a way to get what I deserved out of this business. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't come from the place where that's like, I see all of my peers that were doing things and I know that, oh man, I had the talent to do this. So I didn't hate. I really just got to the point where, sorry, they've gotten all kind of Maseratis out here, but just got to the point where I saw, man, let me find my path, man. And my path might not be that brother's path, but we could get to the same place. You know what I'm saying? So when these kids see me pull up in a Maybach or a G-Wagon, it's like, man, now they say, oh, damn, he could do it too. Like, you don't have to always be the superstar rapper to live that lifestyle and to have and reap the benefits that comes with this game. You know, it's so many routes to making it. And so I'm just blessed to be, you know, one of those guys that has persevered through and can show my sons and all the guys that's under me and even people that might be older than me, because you're never too old to learn that you can do it, man. It's proven. And, you know, we've proven, in fact, proven our theory, and we're going to keep proving our theory. So that's that.
Sure. For sure. There it is, man. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Mickey, I appreciate the time, my brother. Again, man, you continue to never stop, never settle. Please take these words and take a lot of these gems that Mick definitely dropped inside of this, man. The partnerships, being not being scared to step out of your space that you're comfortable in. It's just so many things inside of this interview. Watch it again. Thank you very much, my brother, and continue to never stop and never settle, bro.
Tone, I love you, bro. You already know, man. Never stop, never settle. Hennessy, WGCI. We out.
Yeah.